Welcome to the game room, Waddler-D here, and we're back for another installment of Sonic Robo Blast 2, and this zone is probably the most beautiful zone in the game. It's Deep Sea Zone, and man, you already get greeted with a fork in the road, and I highly recommend the one that doesn't have an enemy, because there's a couple reasons why you want to take this route. Also, take this music in, because this music is probably one of the best songs in this game. This douchebag, though, is far from that best, because this guy is the first enemy that's going to give you a problem. I don't know what his name is, all I know is that he has a big freaking fist to greet your face with, and it hurts like hell, obviously, but it also kind of seeks onto you, so what you want to do is you want to have him whiff, and then take advantage of that whiff. You also want to take this route, because not only do you get a nice whirlwind shield, which can prove a little bit effective, but this is a good way to get to something nice. See that thing up there? Yes, it's what you expect. Now I'm gonna shut up while I get my ass up here. Alright, so we got an emerald token here. What you can do is just jump like this repeatedly, and then you'll basically vault yourself up there. Alright, so let's actually talk about this zone here for a moment. This zone is where you get introduced to, thank you, a lot more tricks and traps, and the water. The water. You know what the water does in a Sonic game. Tails, I need your assistance because I lost frickin' whirlwind shield like an idiot. Go up here, and Tails, that doesn't count. You hit this button, the reason being is that there's goodies down here. Frickin' shields, or not shields, but rings and a 1-up. Fortunately, also, it means we have to take this route, and it's not exactly the safest route. I'm so glad you don't steal those anymore, buddy. We also get acquainted with more of these enemies, like these fish. If you have trouble with them, just have them rev up, or just rev up your spin dash and have them run into you. I'm gonna get an air bubble, because you don't have too much oxygen down here. Oh, so you're just gonna... Sorry, Tails. See you later. Explain what happens when you run to 0. No, Tail! Wow, he just fell through the floor. Amazing. Alright. Now actually gonna start playing this game a little bit. Okay. So yes, you actually do die instantly, as you expect. And again, it's just amazing how it works. Just like these mines. If you get close to them... You son of a gun. You were trying to get... Thanks, asshole. Goodbye. Alright. Tails, you could have left some of that air for me. So you see those things over there? Those are mines. And if you get close to said mines, they will explode. But you do have the chance to move them away from you by jumping into them. I think I'll take some more air, thank you. Sorry, Tails. Like so. Ooh, and sometimes you can reveal some nice little hidden passages and whatnot. And, oh, wow, another emerald medallion. Hell yeah, I'll take that. So far so good on the emerald count. We'll have 6 by pretty much the end of Act 2. Also, look at that frickin' skybox, guys. We are definitely convincingly in the sea. Oh god, I wish I was a freaking elemental shield. Please have some oxygen down here. Yeah, one nice thing about... Oh boy, this one doesn't have it. What the hell, game? Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here in a moment. Especially with this asshole hitting me upside the face. Oh, come on. That was lame as hell. So yeah, if you're near a checkpoint post, just look for an air... Now you give it to me immediately. Thanks a lot, game. Piece of shit. Nevertheless, this is a pretty gorgeous looking zone, as you can see. There's just all sorts of nice aesthetics, all sorts of asshole enemies to greet you, and traps. Don't forget the traps. We haven't even met all of them. There's like some walls that you can get crushed on. And now you're killing me again, game. Come on. Air? Air would be nice. Please. Please. Are you serious? Wow, that was the worst random number generator action I've ever seen in my life. I was there for 2 full seconds, and it was like, oh, yeah, here you go. When you're freaking already 6 feet underneath the water. Man, this game can be a little cruel, but it's not usually that bad. I just have gotten really unlucky so far. Yeah, this is a really nicely put together zone. The whole fork in a row, and we're already done. Wow, okay, we need to get the hell out of here, Tails. I'm tired of drowning. Alright, so the end of Act 1. With 2 emerald tokens in hand. Hell yes. Because I have a bad feeling about the 6th special stage. The 5th one, Dusty Wasteland Zone, is where the game starts getting a little scary. As you see, that time is a lot lower than the previous special stages, and we now have a lot more obstacles. You see those cacti? Yeah, if you hit them, that is -5 to your time limit. Not cool. Not to mention all sorts of little obstacles to trip you up and run into. But this is still not going to kill you unless you are very unlucky around the cacti, which can happen. I mean, look at all this. This is just a freaking slalom of cacti. So be very, very aware of your surroundings. But if you get to this with 80 spears, you'll be fine. And then you can just coast your way back to the beginning. But you can get a nice little score along the way, so you can grab some more lives. I don't know if those can crush you, but I have a feeling that they can. I mean, all this zone really teaches you to pretty much have good control over your character, because there's nothing really that difficult yet. Alright, so that's pretty much that out of the way. Extra life, awesome. And now we get to introduce to the ones where you could fail multiple times. Magma Cave Zone. So we're gonna go to a freaking volcano. That is traumatizing. And this is where you're gonna get greeted with all the freaking bullet hell. And, yep, freaking lava hurts. Does the 5-time damage. I think those fireballs can also smack you. Maybe. So just be very, very aware. Try to collect the blue spears, for the love of God, because they want me to collect 100 now, I believe, which is pretty tasking. So be very, very vigilant. This room is probably one of the worst rooms in the game, because here's the problem, guys. If you keep running to the right, you will run into that wall eventually. So try to do this task. Oh god. And of course these freaking flamethrowers can go to hell. And continue to go to hell. Oh my lord almighty. Yeah, that room sucks. You'll, like, get destroyed in that room. But that's not all. Now we have wavy lava. Remember freaking Mario. Yeah, slow down here, because you have to keep in pace. Oh my freaking god. And of course I'm not with enough, so I'm just gonna bypass that. Try to see if I can get killed. Okay, thank goodness, it's just 80. I was wrong, guys. I was so wrong. Thank god I was wrong. Now I have about 30 seconds to make it back. This is definitely one of the ones you will have a bit of a failure to begin with. Oh god, I wanted to actually hit that. Ooh, boy, it's so confusing. So confusing. Oh, boy. 13 seconds. Yep, I'm probably not gonna make this. Yep, this is bad. We are failing miserably. I was right there at the end. Son of a bitch. Oh, just to make that hurt a little bit more. Alright, so Deep Zone Act 2, or Deep Sea Zone Act 2. This is where you're going to start really getting introduced to slides. Slides are kind of cool, kind of neat, but of course you have no control over your character other than forward. And I saw that weird-ass wall there, what the hell. I really do like the change in music, but I kind of prefer the first act's theme. What I highly suggest you do off the start is you want to take this upwards route, because getting close to the surface of the water is usually the best, safest bet. Because of this, again, more drowning. Not to mention, this route I feel is the best route and will allow you to get 2 emerald tokens right off the bat. Well, I wouldn't say right off the bat, but eventually. But this is a nice kind of aesthetics here. Like, you now are, like, within the ruins itself, as opposed to just running through caverns and seeing some sights along the way. This is a full-on, you're exploring some pretty serious ruin action, and I love it. It's so much better than what it was back in version 2.1, which 2.1 was kind of, oh, yeah, that, okay. But we're also going to get greeted with some nasty traps along the way. Like, if you thought, well, drowning's pretty bad, no, there's something worse than drowning. I'm also going to hit this checkpoint, because this room's kind of evil. Because you got a big-ass open room with platforms, and you don't want to fall down there. Not because there's anything dangerous. Oh, yeah, by the way, these things actually go up. And that's not good for your health, because could get easily smashed against the ceiling there. Oh, come on, Tails. Tails. Oh, wait. I don't think Tails can help me under here. Air bubble. Air bubble. Oh, thank God you were actually going to cooperate. So yeah, this is not going to be a fun area. Because you're going to have to do this legit. No, I do not want that thing. This one's good. So yeah, definitely good introduction to, oh, you're gonna get crushed. More weird. And getting crushed obviously will kill you. It's like pretty much the #1 way to die in a Sonic game if it's not a bottomless pit. Or drowning. So while you're thinking, well, this doesn't seem too bad. No, it's not. I mean, compared to what we're gonna be experiencing in the next 4 zones, this is a treat. This is a challenging treat. Because you're gonna get introduced to, I feel, was some of the best water zones in a Sonic game ever. Like, I mean, just the fact that it has the element of water in it. Hydra City Zone, though. Oh, God forbid, what is this? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Seeing all this crushing. Basically, these sponges got very, very, very solidified underneath this water. And now they will gladly smash your face into the floor if you are not careful around them. So please do not become a victim of sponge suffocation. It's a really terrible way to go. Alright, so far we're making some good progress here. And look at this skybox, people. Fucking yes. Seriously good shit right here. Hit this button real quick and make a nice little staircase appear out of thin air. Why do you keep throwing speed shoes at my face, game? I want to listen to this... Not you. I want to listen to this damn music. But no, it's like, oh yeah, here's some speed shoes. I really hope you want to listen to that. I mean, granted, yes, it's a good theme. But better stuff. Oh, speaking of better stuff. One thing that's really has sucked so far with my little trip to this place is the lack of elemental shield in my possession at the moment. Like, I don't have it. And it's kind of lame, because it's like, dude, I want to get that stuff. Alright, let's go in this water real quick. You also want to make sure to jump and stick to the left, because you get a nice extra life for all your trouble, which I'll be needing after all that death. I feel like I went the wrong way. Maybe not. Sure, I'll take this way. Now I think I'm a little lost. Oh my goodness. The spikes continue. Yeah, definitely plenty of spikes here. There's no other way around it. Grab this. You missed, buddy. Oh god. Good job, Tails. Way to get the assist. Good news is we're probably going to hit a... This is technically the end, but I'm not going in here yet for a number of reasons. Thank you for showing off your wonderful ability, and this is the reason why. Oh, jeez. You want to jump on this, and of course, this will smash you if you stay on it, so don't be a victim. Another emerald token. Awesome. Of course, getting out of there can be a pain in the ass because of the high and low bearing spikes. Ugh. And then let's just make a nice little retreat real quick so we can just bounce off of these again, because this is where the end of the level is. It's kind of nice you have springs to just take you right up here, and you don't have to climb up the slow, painful way, or the Tails way. And the thing about special stages, you have to beat them to get to the next one. So we're gonna do this one again and try to get some serious revenge. So for one thing, I need to stop being... Oh, of course I get sloppy. So just be sure to not run into these little columns of flying flames. Try to collect everything along the way. And not run into the floor or the ceiling. Yeah, this is definitely where you start getting acquainted with death. At least failure on these. Because, ugh. Not to mention that room with the flamethrowers is the absolute worst. Let's see if I can find, like, a good way to do it. Try to do it this way. Oh god. And it stopped. Wonderful. See if I can... Stop hitting flamethrowers, man. Alright, I think this should be good enough. Hopefully we can find a few more blue spheres before we reach that thing. Slow yourself down here. Because speed is... Ah, crap. Because the goal here is to try to maintain a good speed. And of course I have to do this part. I did not want to touch that. Yeah, I know, game. Don't chill. Alright. Alright, just need 6. Awesome. Alright, let's grab this and get the hell out of here. And all I can say is just don't care about points at this point. Just get to the end. Don't care about all this stuff. All this confusion, though. I really hate this room. It's like just a clusterfuck of color. And it's like, man, can I actually see for a moment? They should probably fix that room, because it is so disorienting. Watch out, by the way. They did do a dickish move of putting freaking reverse, and I do mean reverse, boosters. Not cool. Alright, finally. Just one more emerald, and that's it. Thank you. Jeez. So we now are at the boss of Deep Sea Zone, and I'm just going to tell you a story about this boss. This boss was probably one of the hardest bosses I have ever faced in any Sonic game before this version, mainly because of the room. This room used to be a much deeper flooded water room, and this guy, you see he's shooting out an electric field that pretty much makes a shockwave, but imagine the water being really deep and him being inside of it and releasing a electrifying attack that just totally nuked the water. Very traumatizing. And when you do 5 or more hits to him, he starts bringing out his cousins, which are fake. So just go for the one that shoots out the electric shockwave, and one that's more gun-ho on the missile shots, and then you beat this level. This boss is so much easier than his older variant. It's just so much nastier. I'll have a video for that to show it off. But that's Act 3 of Deep Sea Zone. A great water zone that I wish was a little bit longer. But now we get to the part where dying is going to be a little bit more likely. This is Castle Eggman. We won't be doing this zone tonight, or at least with this video. But tomorrow, or next time. I keep saying time, whatever. Just next time, we're going to take on the castle. Probably one of the most interesting zones in the game, because it doesn't seem to be very themed off of anything. Maybe Marble Zone or Creepy Castle, which I doubt. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, as always, give a thumbs up, and please leave any comments. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say, as always. And if you want to see more content like this, just make sure to subscribe. Next time, we will be taking it to Eggman in his freaking castle abode. So, thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.